What is going on, Nerd Paraders? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for coming to hang out with me here today as we play some more ARK Survival Ascended. And we're picking up from where we left off in our last episode, working a little bit on our castle. I'll be revealing what I was talking about. There was a little competition that we had. I was trying to see if you guys could guess as to what I was going to be building on the castle. It was an old trick that was carried over from Evolved, and we were going to see if it worked in Ascended. A little bit of a spoiler alert, it does work. We're going to be talking about that here shortly. And we're going to be working on whatever, because I don't like to set goals for myself whenever we play ARK. We like to let the ARK decide and let whatever happens, happens. But before we get any further, introductions are in order in case you don't know. I am Mick, this is Nerd Parade. Welcome once again to the channel, and thank you for coming to hang with me. So without further ado, we had a little bit of competition. I checked the comments below recording this video here now, and nobody seemed to have guessed it. So we'll run several more competitions here in the future. I think it was pretty fun, but I do appreciate your guesses, and some of them were a little close, but not quite on the money. We're gonna get out of K mode here now and reveal it. Oh, there's something. The Paris are right here, just bombing my video. Shoot. But you see, we have stuff happening. So this is a trick for the unsupported ceiling tiles. And it was a thing that used to work in Evolved, and I tested it out, obviously, and it does still work in Ascended. And we're going to talk a little bit about this and how you could do it for yourself. So this pillar is completely unneeded. I put it there for aesthetic reasons. I built up because I thought it needed to be there. I thought it looked nice. I wanted to go for like the awning thing. We wanted to have it look like support. But let's go over here where it all started. So as I was like trying to test this out to see like, hey, can we make this happen? Is this going to be a thing in Ascended, or is it not going to let us? We came up here to our like first initial little snap point, and I took the sloped ceiling tiles that you see before you, and I started building off of the foundation. So as I was getting about here, I'm like, oh, this seems to be working. It seems to be working. Oh my God, it's working. Let's freaking go. Woohoo. Do. And we kind of like figured out at that point, like, hey, this is great. The unsupported ceiling thing is still working. So that's exciting. Let me talk a little bit more about it, actually, as my screen flares for some reason. The reason why this works is because the ceiling tile is detecting foundation support beneath it. So since we have the foundations below, we're able to continue to go as long as there's foundation support. We're able to continue to build out as long as there's foundation support below. So like I was saying about that pillar right there, it's unneeded. It's just there for like aesthetic reasons. So let's run along the line here as I've done. And we'll go over to these ceiling tiles that I plopped down so I could like kind of walk on them, right? That was my phone. That had nothing to do with ARK. Somebody's sending me a text. As you kind of like walk along these ceiling tiles, you'll see that we could just continue to go out and out and out and out and out until we run out of foundation support below. So here's where I stopped being able to build, well, not exactly. I think I just ran out of tiles, but I should be able to build continuously onward. Let me grab some more ceiling tiles just to be able to like show this off here. All right, I got some tiles in my inventory now. We'll run it back to where we were. We'll just continue to go out, right? We're gonna go until we can't go, and that's when we stop getting foundation support. Boom, right here. See, we can't build any more out because we ran out of foundation support below. I think I just run out of ceiling tiles earlier. So I'll put this into like live action here, and I'll show you. We'll skip a couple of tiles, right about here or so, and we'll just start building out, right? There is nothing supporting this, no pillars, no nothing. It's just taking support from the foundation support below. Like I'm just spam clicking. I mean, I'm gonna fill this in with ceiling tiles anyway, so it doesn't matter, right? Boop, 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 boop. I ran out again. There's no reason why this should float, but it floats, like clearly as you can see. And this was an old trick, like I mentioned, from Evolved, and it is still working here. So if you want to build like this is kind of how to do it. This is how. Make sure you have foundation support below, and then get something in the sky-ish to snap off of, like that starting point that we have right over yonder. Boop, boop. And we build all the way out, and then we can just kind of build off of that point. Now, for science, I would say, oh, this would suck. But I would say if I pick this up I think that should still hold. But because I like science and I like you guys, I think it would be really kind of funny if it didn't. We'll just rebuild it. Oh, I was scared. Okay, yeah. So we took away the starting point, and it's still holding. Like as long as that foundation support exists below, we should be good. I thought we were gonna be okay. I was a little nervous because it is ascended and things have changed in the building system from evolved to ascended, but we seem to be all right. I'm apparently sweating my nards off here. My guy is super hot. He's groaning. Let's put you. Can I get a snappy? Can I just queue you? There we go. We'll queue you. All right, so now we got some more snaps here, and we'll continue to build our little awning to the castle along the way. But as you've seen, I've run like out of ceiling tiles. I ran out of foundations. I'm running low on a lot of stuff, and I got most of this stone from destoning this area. But most of the destoning has been done by hand. There's a lot of rocks over that way, a lot of rocks over that way. But destoning by hand has gotten a bit tedious. Hand and hatchet, of course. Getting thatch and wood is not too bad with Bury the Theory. It's not the most efficient, right? It's not like I'm running a mammoth here and collecting wood with it. But getting thatch and wood with Bury the Theory and all the forest is not too bad. But what I could really stand to go for, what would be really nice, is if I had a doed. And a while back, you may have remembered, a while back meaning like 2 episodes, you may have remembered that we went over yonder next to Mrs. Pickles, and we tamed ourselves just a rando pteranodon. It was like it's close to the end of the episode. We threw some bolas at it, we snagged it, got a rando pterando, and we haven't even named it. So let's name rando pterando. First, let's whistle it past it. Let's name rando pterando, and keeping in with tradition of naming everything after like food items. I think this pteranodon is rather silly. It's not a high-level pteranodon, and I just pooped. And it could be considered a disposable pteranodon. We're gonna call you Gruel. I could like call it porridge or something, but gruel seems more like worse. It's like prisoner food, right? It's gruel. I don't know. It's like we're gonna go with that. It's a food. We're fine. So we need a pteranodon saddle. I don't know why I'm running to the smithy. I don't need that. Pteranodon saddle. We need chitin, keratin, hide, and fiber. Well, we have most of that stuff, right? Do I have hide in the smith? No. Do I have hide in the here? I have hide in the here. Okay, I think I might have hide in the theory. But I don't believe I have chitin and keratin. So we could take Bury the Theory out on an adventure. Kill the photobombing Parasaur. Okay, thank you. You've been photobombed. Or you've been photobombed. You've been disposed of properly for photobombing. I got hide doing that. But we need chitin and keratin, so if we can go get a little bit of that, we can make ourselves the pteranodon saddle. After making the pteranodon saddle, my new goal is to immediately upgrade from pteranodon to Argie. So I want to fly over to like the mountainy area and find an Argie, and then once we can get an Argie, I should probably get some stuff to build a small pen. Once we can get an Argie, we can go and find a doed. We can like pick it up and drop it in a taming pen, or tame it on site, and just bring it back, like what have you. And that'll be great. That'll be great for the program, because then I can just roll around here, hitting all these stone nodes, getting much more stone, and instead of having to collect it by hand. And we'll be. Ooh, is that a beaver dam? Let's go. No, cementing paste. Oh my god, that's a cardinal sin. If somebody came here and took the cement... This is just... Whoever did that needs to... Oh, I pissed off the beaver! I pissed him off. Whoever came here, took out the cementing paste, and left all the other stuff. You suck. You suck. Does this one have paste in it? Okay, this one's at least got paste in it and some pearls. I'll take the wood too. Yeah, we'll just take everything. There we go. That's how it's supposed to be done. We are back at it, team. We got some chitin and keratin to make our pteranodon saddle. I might go ahead and cook up an Argie saddle just in case to be prepared. But as I was out gathering keratin, I had the idea. I was like, wait, we removed this tile. I might regret doing this. We removed this tile out here, but I realized I put in like, oh yeah, I had the pillar support in here. So we've got to come back and revisit this, right? So we pick up the whole pillar, the whole thing. We picked it all up all at once, which is kind of nice, actually. Did it all go to my inventory? Do I have all? Yeah, I have all 7 pillars. That's actually a really nice feature. It's the first time I've done that, so that's cool. So now is when I want to test picking up to see if it floats. And the whole thing may actually come tumbling down now. So now we're nervous again. And if it does, it does. Like, we're doing this for science, for fun and science anyway. I haven't built that much of it. But if this functions like evolved, it should actually come tumbling down because I'm breaking the contact point. Like, it's got infinite support, but I'm breaking the contact point here. So let's give it a go. It should all come into my inventory, maybe? Oh, sweet. It actually did. Okay. So there we go. It didn't all come like crashing, tumbling down and waste all the resources and break like it would in Evolved. But it did come back into my inventory because I broke that contact point. So this also gives us the unique opportunity to show like how we can go back up here. How we can do this from the get-go and like kind of what I did. So just infinite support as long as it's attached to an anchor point. And when I picked this up before, the anchor point changed to the pillar. So at least we didn't lose anything. We just have to do a little bit of rebuilding. But that's okay. I'm just going to build my way out this straight line until I hit foundation point stopping. And then I'm going to back it up by like 1 or 2. That's fine. I'll leave that there. I'll pick it up in a second. I'm going to back it up by like 1 or 2. There it is. Okay, so let's back it up by 2 so that I can turn it. Because we're going to hook it over to the left. We'll do 1 more. We'll back it up by 3. Because I'm going to build up my pillar again. Okay, we're going to splat ourselves down. Ugh. And then we can build out our pillar. Let's just get it started. Let's see, where did I want that? Where did I have it? Did I have it like here? That should be fine, honestly, right? Like, or did I have it here? I think I had it here. I'll put it there. I'll pick this one up and I'll finish building it later. Cool. Yeah, I'm happy with that. We've got ourselves a pteranodon. We got ourselves a bajillion things that we just picked up. I'm a little squirrely here. Put these in since we just grabbed them. The wood is going to weigh me down, and the pterodon as well. And let's craft ourselves. I'm pretty sure Argie is in the smithy, if I remember correctly, but just... Oh, it's in my inventory. More chitin and keratin. Oh, I can actually make one of those. Do we go out on berry again for a second, or do we just hoof it? I think we just hoof it. It's a very small amount. But we're going to need to whistle game one of the creatures back anyway. So we'll just whistle game. All right, Peteran, to the skies. Oh, it's my first maiden voyage into the skies. This is actually pretty exciting. Dun, dun, dun. Oh my god, we're airborne. We're airborne for the first time. I'll do my inaugural spin and immediately run out of stamina. Holy moly, that was a mistake. There it is. Volcano Mountain. This is the first time I've seen it in ASA. Holy moly. That is actually pretty cool. But we're choosing Volcano Mountain because there's always a large amount of Argies that tend to hang out like in this like general vicinity. And if I happen to see a doed, we're going to kill 2 stones with 1 bird, as is tradition, and try to bring home as much as we can. So if we get an Argie, that's great. We can T-whistle our pteranodon to follow us. We can make an Argie saddle on site, and we can snatch a doed in our claws and fly it back, or like tame it on spot and then fly it back. That way, if we have to stop for stamina or anything, we don't worry about losing the tame. And I think that might be what we try to shoot for. I think that might be the goal. Let's land a little bit. I'm real low on stam on the P-Tran. Let's land. Oh, I'm getting a little bit of stutter here. Because I'm loading in like the 50-50 curse is back. If you remember, that's an old Evolved thing. If you're coming from Evolved, you'll remember like back in the day, the game started messing up at the coordinates of the map of 50-50. Like even the lighting's a little bit weird here. Look, it's like light, dark, light, dark, light, dark. So right around 50-50, things used to get freaky. It's like the Bermuda Triangle of ARK. It's just strange. Strange things happen there. And it appears the tradition holds true. The 50-50 is cursed. Oodie-doo-doo, spooky music. 50-50 is cursed. We're going to try to avoid the cursed zone and come over here. And there we go. I mean, I was waiting. I was waiting to see one. There we go. We got one. What are you looking like? 45? That's not terrible. I would like to have something a little bit more substantial than a 45, though. Oh God. Whenever it like locks like that, I get scared. I get paranoid. I'm like, please don't crash. Please, ARK, don't do me dirty like this. Not again. You've done it to me a couple of times. Don't do me the dirty. You could also look for Argies that are around the. Well, now we'll stick here. I'm surprised I've only seen one. Usually there's a cluster of them. Stam's okay. Let's go up beyond the smog. Let's actually check out the volcano while we're here too. That could be, oh my God, this is kind of crazy. I can't see anything. I literally cannot see a thing. This is wild. Oh, here we go. We broke through. That's crazy. I mean, it's cool. It's super terrible and disorienting. This begs the question of, is the meta, like in Evolved, the meta used to be to like run super low graphics settings so you didn't have any of this, like, we'll call it visual clutter or whatever. Oh my God, my health bar down is like going crazy because of the like artifacting or whatever of the cloud. But the meta used to be to run like zero graphics settings, so you didn't have any of the like water reflection or the, oh my God, where the hell am I? Or the smog or anything. I'm wondering if that might be the play. So let's drop it. Video, we're running like at max. So should I just adjust brightness in HDR? Should I try that? We're gonna lag. Gamma corrections at 50. Let's cancel that. Let's try low shadows, low illumination, low effects, and low foliage. Save. Back. Oh. I can see. What is that? Is that a Giga? That is not my spyglass, that is a torch. That is level 20 Giga that I probably never would have seen had I had my settings on high. So that's the meta. Again, once again, it's the meta. Even in Ascended, you're punished for having good graphics in Survival Ascended. I couldn't see anything in that cloud, absolutely nothing. And now I can see like the tech cave here. I don't like how it's shifting, but we'll hit this. What the heck? Let this explorer know. Did I get it? Where are you? There we go. Oh my God, that gig is scaring me. Okay, we're out. What level is that one? He's burning. 15, okay. Okay, he's burning, trying to get me. Let's not press our luck. We're not here for gigas. We are not here for gigas, we are here for Argies. And we're gonna play the game and figure out what graphics settings give us the best experience after this episode. So stay tuned for that. I'll actually cover some of that in maybe not the next episode, but a later episode, giving me some time to like figure out what is the sweet spot for. Are they both 15? I'm gonna be really sad if they are. Oh wow, that's depressing. Where's the 40 then? Finding out what the sweet spot is for the best look in ASA. Epic everything is definitely very clearly not the answer. And it took me flying off into the abyss to the abyss of the volcano to kind of like come to that conclusion. But let's find ourselves our target. We're here for a reason. We're looking for an Argie. We found that 45 again. It's currently battling a scorpion. So why don't we see who wins? And then I'll just go ahead and grab this 45. Because an Argie is better than no Argie, right? Oh yeah, it took him down. Okay, so we can do a couple of things. One, we can build a quick pin for it and try to tame it, but it's only level 45, so I'm wondering if I just face tank it. Because we have this J-Man crossbow. I think face tanking might be totally fine. But let's make sure we're on passive. Because I don't want to lose Gruel. And we'll just try to put a couple into the brain system. I thought the arrow was gonna... That sucks. I thought arrow drop was going to hit him in the dome. I aimed a little bit above his head. That one hit. Okay, we're okay. Our flak is like relatively okay. He said optimistically, so let's just keep dodging. Let's get our shots though. Oh wow, that was nothing. That was like 4 arrows. That was absolutely just sleepy. That was absolutely nothing. Okay, we got meat. We got 30 meat. There it is. Put that in there. Let's get Gruel. And let's go land next to him and protect him. I vastly overestimated how much that was going to take. We got our Argie pal. And sticking with the theme of Gruel, we're going to call you Oatmeal. Oatmeal the Argie. Oatmeal, you need to be passive. You need to not follow me. And you had a friend that was a scorpion around here that you murdered and probably harvested because I saw you get the health buff. But if we could find another scorpion, maybe we could turn that keratin / chitin into an Argie saddle. He said with great optimism and hope. I just whistled you unfollow, but let's T-whistle you back. Come on, follow Gruel. And let's peep out for a Doed. And something chitin related. A Doed and or a chitin. Let's see, we got some raptors down there. They're not going to be of much use. I did whistle you passive, right? He said. Optimistically. Getting it again. More raptors. Let's get out here to the open. I want to... Ooh, a turtle. Perfect. A turtle getting murdered by raptors. Less perfect. Iguanodon. I don't want to... The reason why I'm like kind of nervous here is I don't want to drop Gruel and Oatmeal somewhere and then just have them get aced by all of these. Alright, yeah, it's not worth the risk. We're going to go back to our base, like near green, where beef and chickens are at, and look along the way. Oatmeal is catching up. He's trying. And I didn't stop. I just straight lined it here. I'm going to try to see if I can get... Oh, you know what? Let's push you up on top. Here we go. Put you up on top. We'll whistle Oatmeal to us. Okay, you're following Nerdy P now. Let's whistle you down. Actually, let's whistle you back since you decided to way overshoot. And I think I gotta have Chitin in here somewhere, right? He said with great optimism. Maybe in the Mortar Pastel. I got chitin. Hopefully it'll let me combine with chitin and keratin. We did it. We can combine. It's the greatest day. You should still be following the old Nerdy Peas. Okay, let's you whistle you. Chill, Oatmeal. Let's get a saddle on you. All right, let's go. Oatmeal has a saddle. Oatmeal needs weight and stam, probably. Oh, that was good. That was good. We like that. Our workhorse. We have a workhorse. We need to get some levels on you, Oatmeal. And we're gonna keep an eye out for... I got knocked off my... I stopped to get a drink. It got knocked off my Pteranodon. He started to fly away. So I had to use my grapples to get back on. So now I'm putting my Tranky arrows back, but we need to get some levels on Oatmeal and keep our eye out, our eye peeled for higher level one.